What is going on, guys? Jealous from Fitment Industries FI Garage, and we are back with another wheel review for you guys today. And today specifically, we're going to be looking at one of Kansei's newest wheels that they've launched at the beginning of 2020, and that is the Kansei Roku. Now, before we go ahead and start talking about this wheel that we have here, don't forget to subscribe, and if you haven't already, check out fitmentindustries.com for not only Kansei wheels, but a ton of other wheels and models as well. We got a whole bunch of stuff over there: wheels, tires, suspension, all that sort of good stuff. But we have the Kansei Roku here today, and we're going to dive into it just a little bit. So like I said, this is a new wheel design from Kansei that they launched right at the beginning around 2020. We saw it previewed at SEMA this last year. They had it featured on their booth car there at SEMA. Looked absolutely killer. They actually had it in the chrome finish. So there are quite a few finishes for this one. This one here is the gunmetal face with the polished lip. They also have like the full chrome look, a couple other finishes as well. They all look absolutely killer. So if you're looking for something specific, you're more than likely going to find it. But this is probably my favorite finish that they offer, just because the gunmetal with the polished lip gives a nice contrast. It gives that two-piece look. So this was actually started out as a two-piece wheel from their forged lineup. So if you didn't know, Kansei, as well as their Formlite lineup, has an entire forged wheel set as well. So they have the KMP, which is a two-piece. They're all two-piece welded. They have the Roku, and they have a couple other ones as well. So we'll probably see, as time goes on, more and more of those models come down from that forged series into the Formlite series, which is just a little more affordable for most people, and they can be picked up relatively easily. So the Roku is a 6-spoke wheel, and this took a lot of inspiration from some of the older Japanese cars. So I think they took a lot of inspiration from the old school like GTR wheels and stuff like that that inspired the Roku design here. And that's what Kansei really does best, is they take a lot of old school designs. If you look at wheels such as the KMP and the Tandem, and they put just a little bit of a modern twist on them, especially within the lip design and everything, and you get what you have here. And Kansei's been really killing it as far as like wheel designs and the way that they're getting out in the market as of right now. We're seeing them pop up more and more, becoming a very popular wheel brand. They're awesome guys to work with, and they've been producing some badass wheels. So this, like I said, is a Formlite wheel, so it is a rotary forged wheel. The face is cast, the barrel is pretty much forged. They use a special process to do that. It keeps a good strength to weight ratio, and it's something that a lot of people are looking for nowadays when they're looking to go for an aftermarket wheel. So we've been seeing more and more companies, if they've only offered cast, start to switch over to that. But Kansei right out the gate started to do that, and I think that's what helped them just kind of blow up right in the beginning. But as we look at, we got some good spoke design going on. You got a little bit of ball milling around the spokes back here. You have a lot of pocket milling to help save weight, basically where the mounting surface is. Wherever there's not contact right around where the lug bolts and everything go, you're gonna have it cut out. So good way to save a ton of weight. Overall, just a fantastic wheel. So these do come in at a pretty entry-level price point, just like all the other Kanseis. They're gonna be right around $1,000 to $1,100 for a set of 4, depending on the size that you go with for these guys. So very affordable wheel, especially for what you're getting. You're getting a lot of style. You're getting a lot of good looks. Like the finishes are impeccable. Just everything about it just ties together super nice. So if you're looking for something for like at 18 by 9.5 or so, right around like a plus 22 offset, so something just a little more aggressive, these are definitely going to be your go-to. But I can see these looking really good on some of the Z platforms, so the 350s, 370s, some older school JDM, so like maybe some like S13s or Silvias and stuff like that, and then maybe some like RX-7s. Like I think these look really hot on an FD. I think when they first announced the wheel, they were kind of shown on like a green FD, and it looked absolutely fantastic. So great option if you're looking for a set of aftermarket wheels that are got a little bit of old school design, not going to cost an arm and a leg, and can be picked up right now over at fitmentindustries.com. So we'll drop a link down in the description below. If you have any questions or want to check out more of the Kansei Roku, head on over there and check it out. But I'm Jealous from Fitment Industries. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you later. Peace.